So, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam from TV Samurai X1 here, and who am I with today?
Eric Lowe.
Eric Lowe, how are you doing today, brother?
I'm good, how are you guys?
I am great, bro. Today you topped Toronto Regionals.
Yep, I came 15th.
15th,
Toronto Regionals.
What deck?
Shaddoll trains.
Shut up. Actual trains, show me the...
Trains.
No! Okay, why did you decide to play trains?
It's just a good deck. You don't have to grind it out. You win or you lose. Literally. You win or you lose in like 10 minutes. That's literally
like the OTK, like what's the strategy like?
So you let your opponent make the board. You try to break it. If you break it, you win. If you don't, you lose.
Alright, what was your hardest matchup today?
Hardest matchup I would say is Dangerous Underdog Dragon.
And how many of them did you face?
I faced one.
Faced one?
Yeah.
And what was the rest of the matchups like?
The rest of, I think 3 Salmon Great, 1 Invoked Magnite, 3 Sky Strikers.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, bro. So,
alright, so before we get started, make sure you get your playmat.
Oh!
Samurai.
Fire playmat. Anyways, guys, ts1.com. Description box below. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's get started.
Get started, bro.
Let's begin with the 6 normal summons. Night Express Knight and Flying Pegasus.
So what does he do?
So Flying Pegasus is Monster Reborn on summon, as well as makes himself a level 10.
Okay.
And Night Express Knight is you're just able to normal summon a level 10 for free. Its attack becomes 0, but that does not come up.
Okay, awesome. Right. So the 6.
And the special summons of the deck.
Triple Duracrane?
Triple Duracrane. Triple Express Bullet. So let's start with Duracrane. Duracrane is the best card in the deck.
The best card. The best card.
The best card. When a Earth Machine is summoned, you can special it from hand.
Yep.
So any of the normal summons I mentioned before, as well as some of the stuff later. But when you detach it as material, you're able to pop 1 card on the field, and that effect is not once per turn.
Oh wait, so you activate multiple times?
Yeah, so as long as you keep detaching a Duracrane, you can pop as many times as you want.
That's the whole way.
Yeah.
So usually on average, how often do you resolve this effect? Like 1 turn?
Depending on the opponent's field, usually 1 or 2 is enough to win.
Okay.
If you think you can't OTK that turn, you try to resolve it as many times as you can to clear the board.
Okay.
Second one, Super Express Bullet Train. If you control only Earth Machines, you're able to summon it from hand. He can't attack unless you send 2 cards from your field to the grave. But generally, you don't want to attack with him as well. His second effect, if he's in the grave, at your end phase, you get to add 1 machine monster from your grave to your hand.
So it's like the level 4 one, right?
It's like the level 4 one, except for from the grave.
Okay, nice.
Right, and the last train, a Ruffian Rail card.
Ruffian, okay.
It's honestly like the brick of the card. I'm considering cutting it, but it's a Scarm. If it's in your grave, you can add any train from your deck. And the breaking board card, 3 Kaiju, 2 Jizakuru, 1 Gamma Seal.
Why these ratios?
Why these ratios? I couldn't get a 3rd Jizakuru, but honestly it doesn't matter, because if you draw any of these 2, you're able to give yourself a Jizakuru and give the opponent the other one.
Nice.
The Gamma Seal lower attack does come up sometimes.
Yep.
Honestly, these were MVP. Just breaks boards extremely easily.
Would you play more copies of Kaijus, or you think 3 is enough?
Maybe one more.
You want more? Okay, cool.
You don't want to draw too many of them.
Okay.
3 Ash Blossom.
So would you also consider playing Slumber because you're playing the Kaijus, or no?
Slumber conflicts with another card in the deck, so I don't think Slumber is very good.
Special urgent schedule, right?
Yeah, urgent schedule.
Fire card, fire.
Understandable, it's not bad. So let's go on hand traps, I see.
Yeah, continue along. The only hand traps I play in the deck, 3 Ash, just generic, hits everything.
So why just Ash?
Why just Ash? Honestly, no room. So because I'm only playing Ash, I want to hit as many things as I possibly can.
Nice. Okay.
It does come up. It's not a hand trap that ends turns, but makes the board weak enough for you to break it.
Nice. Oh, so you just break it, just straight
break it.
Just shoot them up, you know.
And the last of the monsters.
So 2 Shadolls?
Yep, 2 Shadolls, and transitioning into the spell, so the Shadow engine.
Like, how good was this engine right here? Because I know a lot of train players don't like playing the Shaddoll engine for some reason.
Honestly, at first I thought the Shaddoll Dragon was just bricks.
Yeah.
But
what?
They're just too good. They're just too good. There's too much synergy. And even if you draw the brick, you have a lot of discard fodder anyway.
Yeah. And how often did you draw these guys? Like, have you drawn
these guys?
Like, you draw them at all?
I drew them a few times, but usually I just discard them with the other spells. So Dragon pops 1 back row, and Beast you draw 1 card off it.
Nice.
Usually you want to use Beast because drawing more cards I feel is more important than popping 1 back row.
Yeah. So like your deck is obviously like a going second strategy, right?
Yeah, pure going second.
Pure going second, and has people forced you to go first?
Yeah, they made me go first. I just passed. Maybe set a call by the grave, set a Twin Twister, but that's it. I just passed.
Okay. Alright,
yeah,
nice.
they kill me, right?
Real one. Okay.
So moving forward. So 3 revolving switch yards.
Broken.
Field spell of the game.
Card's nasty.
So the first effect, if you summon a level 10 train, you're able to summon a level 4 from the deck. It becomes a level 10, but your opponent takes no battle damage for the rest of the turn. So you generally don't want to use that. I don't think I used it once this turn. The second effect is the one that you're going to use most. You discard 1 card from your hand to add 1 level 10 Earth Machine. So it's pretty much like the unbreaker of
the entire deck. Right.
It's also Ash bait and Ogre bait because people see you discard 1 as cost, and they're like, yo, I got a hand trap that.
Yeah, right.
It's generally the bait. I really don't care if you stop this card.
Did you ever bait anyone with that card?
Yeah, I baited an Ogre, I baited an Ash. Like the moment they use their hand traps on this, I know I'm good to go.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Sick.
So the third card.
This card
This
broken,
card,
busted.
you bait with a revolving switch yard and you give the urgent schedule, and they're like, what does that do?
Okay, so how good is this? So explain to the people that don't know what
The
this
urgent
is.
schedule, as long as their opponent controls more monsters than you can summon a level 4 or lower and a level 5 or higher. So generally a level 4 and a level 10.
So the Pegasus and the...
So Pegasus, Deracrane, or Super Bullet. If you're going for game, you would summon the Deracrane to get an additional pop.
Yep.
If you think you're going to grind, you summon the Ruffian Railcar and the Super Bullet.
Yeah.
So it has one more effect where if you set it and it goes to the grave while it's set, you get to search 1 machine. So when that happens, it actually came up. Someone twin twisted it and I searched a kaiju for the next turn.
Wait, any machine?
Any machine.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Yeah, 1 level 10 machine.
Oh, level
So you search a kaiju against Sky Strikers, I just kaiju them the next turn.
It's game.
Yeah.
Would you consider this card the best card for any train-based deck or any machine-based deck? Based on
Yes. In terms of priority, I would say, in terms of getting Ash, what hurts the most is either Urgent Schedule or Shaddoll Fusion.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of,
So you just want to do everything you can to bait out the switch art?
Yeah, you do everything you can, and then
Shaddoll Fusion.
Shaddoll Fusion or Urgent Schedule.
Smart. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alright. And then, obviously, 3 Desires. You don't care what you banish, you play 3 of it and everything. You also only have... You pretty much run on 1 turn, so it doesn't matter what you banish. As much as banish as you can. Sometimes you desire into the second desire, but whatever. Just discard it with Switch Yard, right?
Okay, cool. Triple desires. Nice.
Yeah, sometimes you banish your Shaddolls, but that's why you play 2. If you banish both Shaddolls, just whatever. So 3 Twin Twisters, lots of back row. Baits out Roar, hits hard draw Rage from Solomon Great. They always seem to hard draw their Rage. I don't know how they do it. Sky Strikers just pop their back row. Also allows you to discard any of your level 10s in case you wanted to use Pegasus to bring them back.
Yeah.
3 card by grave. Hand traps completely destroy your train. You have to. If they act your urgent schedule and stuff, and you're still able to make a rank 10, just let them do it. Whatever. You want to save this for Veiler and Ogre because those were on your turn.
Yeah.
And then the last monster reborn,
Alright.
I'm going to start with the links. So, Pentastag, Underclock, Genius, Phoenix, and Mermaid. Pentastag, against Thunder Dragons, they leave all their stuff in defense. So you would make Pentastag. Pentastag allows your trains to do piercing. So what you would do is you make the big train, and then you just attack multiple times into the physical monsters. Underclock, if they have only 1 attack position monster, you make it 0, you attack with leap for 6k.
Yeah.
Complete 4 Genius is to out Striker, any floodgates, Baguska, Phoenix, generic backrow removal, and Mermaid, so that once you make the Phoenix, you need a link zone, right?
Right.
Yeah. So those are the links. Pretty good. I might cut the Mermaid and Phoenix and Mermaid. They didn't really come up that much. Going with the fusions, 2 Shekinaga, and 1 Cyber Dragon Mega Fleet. I don't play any Cyber Dragons.
So just in case you face...
just in case. It's auto win. They make 2. Mega Fleet's a level 10. You make Mega Fleet, you go into Gustav into Lieb, and you pretty much win. Second Naga, you get to recycle Shaddoll Fusion. She has an additional effect where it negates special summon monster effects, but that doesn't come out because she's getting overlaid right away.
Right. For your trains, right?
And
So
finally,
the best cards in your deck?
the trains. 2 Super Dora, 2 Lieb, or Liebe, that's how you pronounce it. Liebe. 2 Gustav, and 1 Sky Palace.
Okay. So this is how you usually like OTK, right?
Yeah,
With this guy?
so the OTK combo is Gustav, detach, burn for 2k, generates a Duracrane, so you pop 1 card in the field. Usually it's a monster, so they have an open board. You overlay into the Liebe. Liebe detaches, he gains 2,000, so he's at 6k. If it's an open board, you attack for 6k, it's game. If he has multiple monsters, you attack multiple monsters, because it attacks for amount of material plus 1.
Yeah. Oh, especially like if you're attacking to Valence, that's big damage.
Yeah, so the Salman Great players like sometimes protect their monsters, and they're like, I attack. It's a Salmon Wolf, and they're like, okay, protect. And I'm like, alright, yo, attack again? And they're like, what? And they read it, and you see their eyebrow go up after reading it. Dora is for the safety. Detach yourself, make it Ultimate Falcon unaffected. If you have a Duracrane under it, it's a quick effect pop.
Pretty good.
And Sky Palace is just target pop. If you have a Duracrane, you could pop 2. Burns for 1,000 when it pops.
Yeah,
so you use this to clear boards. So for example, Sky Circuit had a 4 back row. I gave them a Kaiju, and I used Sky Palace and 3 Duracranes to pop.
That's insane. You're crazy, bro.
The side deck, the side deck Splice.
What's the Splice?
The Splice is the things that work. The generic one you never saw. So 3 reboot, self-explanatory. You win in 1 turn.
Yeah.
If you see it, you win. If you don't, well, you never see it anyway. So whatever. 3 impermanents.
Yep.
How many times did I see reboot? 0. Impermanents.
You're not carried.
When you're facing strong going first decks like Thunder Dragon, you want to side out like the Twin Twisters for imperms. It came up once against Endymion. Yeah, that was the last matchup. I faced Endymion. So I used impermanence on the Electromite. That's literally the only time this came up. I would still play 3 though, because it's just too good of a card. 3 Prankatops, standard going second. Honestly, I feel like the Prankatops was a bit unnecessary because you already have enough pops and freaking board cards. But you know, you never know when it comes up, so you gotta play 3 anyway. The 2 Floodgates, Seal Drain. Your trains don't care if they're negated, because if they're under Skill Drain, they're just 3k beaters.
And Express Knight is 3,000 with Skill Drain, right? So it's pretty good.
Imperial Order for Sky Strikers. Never came up, always got Twin Twisted. This one just never saw. So like this entire part, just ignore it. This is the 2 that won me the game. Black Garden.
What the heck is that? Oh!
And Time Thief Hat.
Oh.
This is.
So what did they do?
These are for Sky Strikers, which I faced a lot today. Black Garden.
You give them tokens.
Yeah, whenever you summon a monster, you give them a token, and your monsters are halved, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It turns off their back row. It gives them a body for you to actually attack over, because they usually only leave 1 Shizuku, and that's not enough.
Yeah.
So Black Garden turns off their back row, gives them body to OTK, and Time Thief Hack was the MVP side deck Splice. So it sucks in Time Thieves, but in trains it's amazing, because the Time Thief Hack, during the turn that Ixie monsters are summoned, they cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects.
That's really good.
So you only need that 1 turn anyway. So against Sky Strikers, they had full back row. I give them a Kaiju. I go to Gustav Max. I popped a Kaiju with the Duracrane and burned it, so they have open board. And then I go into Liebe. They can't target my Liebe with their Widow Anchors because Time Thief Hack is on the field.
Bro, thank you so much for this deck profile tip. Anything else you want to say before we end off this video?
So shout out to my team, Team Enki. My boys over here.
What's up, guys?
And shout out to my locals, ANC Games, Spadina College.
Anything else? Bro, you good?
You're the best trains player ever in Toronto.
YouTube channel is Staxel. It's inactive at the moment, but after this, I guess I'll bring it back up. STAXL.
Okay, I got you. I'll put it on the screen.
All right.
Hi, it's your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. All right, guys.
All right,
Peace.
thanks.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. RIP the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a keen with it. Like, no, this league business.